Well, let's take a look at what we're doing today. It's a carving of a flag on black walnut, and you notice it's in grain. I cut on this is the rough cut, and I cut down about a quarter inch each pass. And you can start to see the eagle forming out of there. I'm using a fan to blow away the chips. This is the finish cut started. If you look at the finish cut, I get a little ways and then I start all over again. The reason is what it just said, it's not quite deep enough, so I lowered another tenth of an inch is all, or 0.1, and you can see if you look at the chest of the eagle, you can see that the chest of the eagle is flat on top, so I have to get below that flat line to give the curved chest the way it's supposed to be. That's right there in the middle of the high point of the eagle. You can see on this shot that flat point has gone away. And that's what I was trying to do, lower it enough so that that flat point of the chest goes away. Problem is it makes that back quite thin, so what I ended up doing was gluing a board to the back of this one. It makes it stand off the wall about 3/4 of an inch, but it gives me a mounting plate, and it also gives me a plate to actually hold together the board. If you notice in the lower center, you can see some of the cracks there that are forming. Now I changed the bit because I'm going to do a texture around the edges of this one, and the texture bit is a round 1/4 inch round over bit, and you can see that it wasn't far enough, so I had to readjust it and start over. That's why I'm recutting where that texture is. It didn't go far enough to the bottom there, and I wanted to go outside this, so I had to make it a little bit larger and start all over and go a little bit deeper, and the result's a pretty good finished product. But sometimes you just takes you a while to get things right. You can see the time there on the right in the lower right corner. It tells you how long it took to do this. That's just the cutting part. It takes a little more time to finish it. This is a pretty good uh, finished pass, but it still took quite a few hours of sanding. And then I used an oil, and you'll see shortly what happens to that oil. So thank you for watching, and here's the rest part.
Oh, here it is. It's not done yet. As you can see, it's turned out pretty good. This is black walnut, and I've never had black walnut turn so dark. If you look at it, it almost looks black. And all it has on it is tongue oil. And usually for me, it's kind of a brown shade like down here. But this is the very heart of the tree. So if you look at it, as you rotate it, you can see it turns colors. So if I can do this, see it? So it changes to a dark brown, and then when you rotate it this way, it turns into a black. But it turned out pretty good. It's quite pretty. You set it down so I can zoom out a little bit. My arm's not quite long enough. But there you go. 4th of July, 2020, it was started, and another couple days of work, it'll be done. Thanks for watching.